Welcome, welcome. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Hmm. Click the like button. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm out here in nature, balancing the tripod real quick, making sure we good. Cool. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I'm out here in nature. My message today is about keep your head up. You know, keep your head up. Whatever you're going through, keep your head up. Of nefarious energy out there. There's a lot of times where maybe we feel uncertain, a lot of times where we are alone and it just seems like nothing is happening. That's why I'm overcoming, that's what I'm dealing with. But I'm having to be patient. I'm having to trust God as always. That's something every day. And I'm just having a mentality that, hey, I'm expecting miracles. I'm expecting miracles will happen for me, because I've been through so much. I have to expect miracles. I have to expect miracles. And like I said, I've been through so much in my life, especially recently. It's been very, very quiet. Lots of silence from a lot of people. Lots of people are real quiet. Lots of people are holding back. Lots of people are holding back, keeping stuff to themselves, and it's just like, I know to always keep my head up. I know to always relax. I know to always be calm. I know to always stay focused on the promises of God, despite any type of fear or isolation I've been, battling. You know what I'm saying? I know much of the world is very fearful. Much of the world has a lot of chaos. Much of the world has a lot of problems and sickness, and that's why I always recommend coming outside. But yeah, I'm keeping my head up because I'm expecting miracles. I'm expecting miracles when I see everybody else around. Everybody else has a family. Everybody else has a car. Everybody else has a spouse. Everybody else has a wife and children. And here I am still alone, no money. You know, um, I'm tired of all this noise of these airplanes always disrupting the peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being in this environment. You know, I'm tired of the nonsense that's going on in the world in general, where I live in Texas and in America in general and in the world. And it's just like every day, like I'm just holding on to my faith in God, every day. Despite what's going on in the world, there's a lot of distractions, a lot of noise. I'm overcoming a lot of isolation where it's just like, yeah, there's no emails, no text messages, no phone calls, nobody in real life able to devote their undivided attention and time to sit down and talk with me and give me some appreciation and support. And it's just like I've just been left alone, far out into the ocean, despite the fact that I've healed myself for the better. I'm a 9-year plant-based alkaline vegan. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I've been producing, I've been inspiring people, I've been growing, I've been developing my businesses. And it's just like, what's going on is not a true reflection of what I'm worthy for. Chances that I'm dealing with, this is not a true reflection of who I am, of what I'm worthy for. I'm worthy for my bank account to reflect abundance. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being zero or negative, I'm worthy to have the money show up instead of me always reaching out, asking, or just waiting and waiting around for people to show up after I give them space. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of just like being around people that don't help. I'm tired of being around people that don't help. There's no support. It's all this language barriers. all this language barriers, all this shady, awkward vibes, you know, and I'm not truly being appreciated by my environment, you know, and how I've been just left off, passed over, overlooked, underpaid, pushed to the side over and over again. It's really annoying, you know, but obviously I keep my head up. I know I'm believing in miracles because I see everybody else. Oh, they're flashing all this money and material stuff, and they have all these children, all these babies. They got a spouse, they got a wife, husband, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? And here I am, still single with no children, and I've been rejected my entire life, you know. And it's like I'm believing in miracles because it's like there's no way it is that bad after everything, all these years of attacks and hate that I've been through. Where is my justice? You know what I'm saying? Nobody is to be found. You know, it seems like nobody cares, nobody's listening, nobody's truly showing up to help me the way I really need the help. And I've been there for people. I've been given to people, uh, been loyal to people, and I never received any reciprocity. Nobody ever came to show up for me. I ain't never get no money. I ain't never get no honor or appreciation or justice. You know, but yet all these clowns, these rappers, these music artists, these politicians, these celebrities, these athletes, y'all people praise and glorify these clowns. Meanwhile, still I'm going the long way, I'm going the hard way serving God. And it's like people try to make it seem like I'm the bad guy, and you know, nobody wants to communicate, nobody wants to talk. You know, when I've been angry, when I've been pissed off, angry, when I've been happy, when I've been polite, when I've been kind and sweet and silly, when I've been neutral, when I've been low, when I've been high, when I've been mellow, it doesn't even matter. It's like this whole world is just so fake. You know what I mean? I ain't never really clicked with someone yet. I ain't never really had a true team that really is there for me. Yeah, there's people here and there, they supported me, but I'm talking about that big manifestation, that big surprise, that big blessing, that big miracle. I know it's coming. You know what I mean? I've came so far. I'm a chosen one, Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. I've came so far, and I refuse to accept this mediocre reality. You know, no, I'm not about to be chasing. I'm not about to be chasing. I'm not about to be selling out. I'm not about to be forcing stuff. But I refuse to accept this reality of no money, no love, no type of apologies from anybody. You know, when will people ever apologize for their wrongdoings, for their mistakes, for their hurtful deeds and actions? Nobody saying sorry, nobody taking accountability. It's just like a ghost land, a ghost town. You know, people just in and out like it's like a fast food restaurant. People just coming and going real quick, real fast. And it's like people have no heart, and they think it's cool to be a bully. They think it's cool to show no compassion, you know. And I appreciate the small few people that are there investing into me, some elders, older people. But it's like, man, where is my meetup, my real team, my real tribe, like where we get to vibe on a higher level and I get to move forward and advance? You know what I mean? My name has been slandered. People have made up lies. People have purposely tried to destroy my character. People have purposely tried to ruin my future. And it's not happening because I'm a child of God. I'm a chosen one. But it's like after all everything I've been through for so long, it's not like I'm just 5 years old complaining. No, I'm 30 years old. You know, 9 years alkaline vegan, the healthiest I've ever been. I'm committed to this lifestyle, but it's like so much hate being ignored by all these women and by all these people in general. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what is your problem? You know what I mean? People are addicted to hating, and it's sad, especially black people. We can with any type of race, any type of nationality. I accept people, that are respectful, children of God, people that are pure and peaceful and righteous. Cool. It doesn't matter what skin color, but especially people of color. The fact that many people, they are just addicted to this hating, bad attitude where, they have nothing good to say. Nobody's helping out. It's all these childish games to try to get a reaction. They're trying to provoke me, trying to provoke other people also. And it's just like this nonstop tit for tat, isolation, ghosting, and no contact, and it's bull crap. I've never had any true explanations. I've never had anybody come face to face and apologize to me. I've never had anybody say sorry and straighten things out with me. Ever. Ever. Not no friend, not no family member, not no woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of it. I'm honestly tired of it. I'm tired of it. Like I've worked my ass off for many, 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 many years, all of my life, struggling to barely survive, always in survival mode, no matter what I've done, no matter how much vegan alkaline food and herbs and water and juices and meditation and prayer and space I've been giving people. It's like nobody showing up for me. And yes, I have Jesus, I have God, but I'm talking about as far as human supporters. Where is anybody at? You know, people can't even get on the phone call. They don't have no time. Everybody's unavailable. Everybody's absent and unavailable. People can't even respond to a damn text message. People can't even say thank you. You know, and it's like this is the type of thanks I get. After I've been given to people who never gave me anything back. I've been looking out for people who never even told me thank you. They never gave me no money, no gifts, no blessings, no recognition, no honor, no appreciation. I'm not seeking approval from people. I'm not seeking validation, but it's like, damn, I know I'm worthy for honor. I'm worthy for appreciation. I'm worthy to have support. I'm worthy to have help. I'm not going to be suffering in survival mode in poverty for the rest of my life. You know, I'm worthy to live a rich life. I'm worthy to live abundant, lovely life with my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all this hush, hush, hush. Like it's like all this secrets. Everybody spying and spying, and they acting all shady, acting all fake and closed off. What's going on? Does everybody have autism? You know what I'm saying? Is this an autistic world that we're dealing with, where people don't know how to be vulnerable? People are afraid of accountability. People avoid accountability. People are running away from being vulnerable. And I'm always showing up being the leader, but who's there for me? And yes, I do have a few supporters, solid connections. Thank you to those that is out there. But I'm talking about where's my love, my woman, all this separation over a year of no contact, no explanation, no justice. It's always the same old pattern of the police officer, and this whole separation, against black people. It's annoying. It's freaking annoying. When I know I'm worthy for better, I deserve more. I've cleaned up my act. I've stayed out of trouble for many years. I'm reborn. I'm much healthier and doing better. And it's still people are hating. People, I understand not everybody's meant to like us, but it's like, come on, man. Where's my big support? Where's my big love? Where's my big blessings and miracles and manifestations? I've been there for people. I've been giving my time to people. I've been giving my money to people. I've been giving my resources and my words to people. And people have no type of gratitude, no type of appreciation. Still, after all this space I've given to people, after all this time I've been away from people in isolation, people don't get it. People don't get it. They want to say, "Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. You need to go to a psych ward. You need to go to a mental hospital. Get a job. Get a job." All this gaslighting, criticism, manipulation. I need people that's going to support me. I need people that's going to clap for me. I need people that's going to celebrate me. You know, I'm tired of being in an environment that just tolerates me, I'm worthy to be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I've worked my ass off for a long time, transform for the better. I don't do no drugs. I don't drink no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I don't be doing none of that goofy, toxic stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, come on. Yeah, oh, we got to be alone. We got to love ourselves. Yeah, I know that. But I'm tired of this day in and day out, the same old, no matter what I've done, no matter how hard I've tried, no matter how many miles I've ran. I've ran all these miles, all this fasting, exercising, praying, juicing, getting alkaline vegan foods for years, serving people, helping people out. And it's like, this is the type of thanks I get. No, I'm not expecting to have everything all at once. I'm not expecting, you know, just everything to be smooth sailing 24/7, but it's to go to the next level. And I've already earned, this point because I've been doing the work, the inner development within myself, and I'm tired of being overlooked. I'm tired of being unappreciated and overlooked and underpaid and just blown off to the side. Where people are so stingy and greedy. People ain't got no money to help me out. You got money for these fancy cars, fancy Cadillacs, fancy Lexus, fancy Tesla, Mercedes, all this crap. Where's my money at? I'm out here walking the streets with no car. What's up? I'm tired of dealing with a racist apartment complex. I'm tired of dealing with a demonic, negative, hateful apartment complex in this uh, wicked hometown, Texas, Dallas. I'm tired of this, and I've been speaking up, doing the work, helping people out, treating people right, volunteering, serving, working, inspiring people, doing the right thing when I could have done something real bad, real messed up, but I still chose to do the right thing because I have character. And it's like, who's showing up for me? And I'm not just talking about virtually online. I appreciate the support on YouTube and social media. Thank you. You know what I mean? But who's really there riding with me? You know what I'm saying? Where is my family? When do I get married? When do I finally have children? Oh, and they say, oh, you need money, 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 money. Well, where is my money? Because it's a lot of money that's been held up. Okay? If you got all these clown ass puppets rushing around with their chains and their grills and their jewelry and Mercedes and they eat McDonald's, drinking Coca-Cola, snorting cocaine, all that crap, where is my money? You know what I'm saying? I'm detoxed. I'm clean. I'm awake. I'm alive. I'm a king. I'm a prophet. You know what I'm saying? So where is my abundance? I'm claiming my divine inheritance. I'm claiming my abundance. I'm worthy to live a wealthy, rich life. Instead of all this lies and slander and people just running away, hiding, playing this peekaboo crap, looking down on me for no reason, believing false stuff, lies and everything, you know, all this judgments. Everybody loves to point the finger, but nobody can look within themselves. People love to point out negative stuff, but nobody knows how to speak life. That's what a real person does. They speak life. They speak positive energy to lift you up instead of trying to tear you down, trying to judge you and label you, thinking that they know you, but they don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, usually I'm very naturally very positive and I'm very real and I'm just letting it out. I can't pretend. I can't fake it. This is no script. This is live. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real. I'm expecting miracles. I've been doing all this work of manifesting, of preparing, of these miracles happen for me. And it's like all this resistance, all this lack of support. And I know I'm worthy for better. I deserve more. I'm worthy for better. That's my point. I'm not saying, oh, I'm superior and I'm better than people. No, I'm just saying I've been putting in significant amount of work to go to a new higher level. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of struggling, having nothing. I'm tired of just barely getting by, always asking people for stuff, and people just blowing by me like I'm invisible. People just rejecting me and overlooking me like I ain't nothing. And it's not true. I am someone. I do matter. I am valuable. You know what I mean? Just like other people are valuable, I'm valuable also. So it's like I'm ready for my time to come. So I know it's gotta happen on this far, this long. You don't know how this system has taken out many people. This system has destroyed future. And I'm still here. I'm still standing. You know what I mean? And it's a shame. Hey, thank you, Arrow Adbe from Kenya. I appreciate you, Mr. Kenya brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. I'm staying strong. But it's like I know big changes have to come. Because here in Texas, here in America, it is rough, especially out here for black men. Keeping it real. No, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm telling you the honest truth. Out here in nature, by the river, by the lake, you know what I'm saying? All I got is some blueberries up in my stomach and water, you know? And it's like to see that they want to try to kill people. They want to try to kill people, and it shouldn't be about race wars. But it's like this is a type of toxic environment. Unfortunately, I'm in Dallas, Texas, my hometown, unfortunately. And I've been working my ass off so I can escape this nightmare. Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of the childish games. I'm tired of this silence and separation. All this silence and separation. You know, people holding back, people pretending like, oh, I can't see you. You don't mean nothing. I can't see you. Oh, you ain't got no money. Bye. You know, that's how all these women act. All these ungrateful women. Oh, you ain't got no money. You ain't getting no time from me. Bye. You know, I'm just gonna drop you off in the trash can. Yeah, that's how these a lot of people think. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. You know, people are gold diggers, people are materialistic, and people lack heart. They lack compassion. They lack appreciation. They lack respect because they don't even respect themselves. They don't even love themselves. So that's why there's so much disrespect and hate going on because people are sick. People are sick and crooked. You know, I'm tired of hearing about politics. I'm tired of hearing about what's on the game. You know what? Let's build something big. Let's do something positive. Let's make some change. I mean, let's help each other out. I desire to get help. I desire to have some resources and some support instead of me always pouring and giving and ain't getting nothing back. Always giving my best, golden, diamond, premium energy, sacrificing, serving people. But who's there for me? You know, yeah, I have a small circle, but it's like I know I'm worthy for better. I'm worthy to go to the next level. I'm worthy for an upgrade. You know, people love to glorify these clowns in the matrix, these whack rappers and music artists and celebrities and athletes and politicians. You're wasting your money on the circus. You're wasting your money on the circus, but you're hating on real people. Where's my money at? I'm tired of being in the negative bank account balance. I'm tired of having no money. I'm tired of being on food stamps. I'm tired of walking the streets because I don't have a car. I'm tired of being stuck in this dirty hometown known as Dallas, Texas. I'm ready to get up out of here. I'm ready to move on and get a house. I'm ready to have a wife and children. I'm tired of these childish games and this silence and this separation and this no contact. Everybody's addicted to no contact. People are addicted to no contact. That's what everybody look. Hey, no contact. Oh, no, hush, hush, hush. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Be quiet. Oh, no contact. We can't talk. Yeah, I'm tired of that childish crap. You know what I mean? Because a real person, they're able to speak life into you. A real woman, a real man, you know, they're able to speak life, encouragement, positive energy into you instead of just keeping secrets, hiding, you know what I'm saying? Spreading gossip and crap, you know, restricting resources. You know, I'm tired of that. Why don't y'all help us out? You know, y'all got the nerve to help out all these fake ass people that's glorifying alcohol and drugs and tobacco, but you over here hating on natural, real people of God. What's up? And the funny thing is too, People claim to be believers, people claim to be children of God, people claim to be Christian, and they don't even support a real child of God. They don't even help out. You know, you got all this money, all these resources, all these material possessions, but you can't even help out people that are less fortunate. You're stingy. People are stingy. People are greedy. They ain't got nothing to give, but their bank account is loaded with all this cash. Meanwhile, it's people like me, we ain't got nothing. I'm speaking up for other people also. I'm speaking up for God's children, other people that's going through hard times. Yeah, this ain't right. This ain't right. It's a lot of bull crap that's going on. A lot of stuff needs to change. You know, I'm worthy to receive recognition. I'm worthy to receive support and resources instead of always waiting around. Nobody's there for me. Instead of me always helping people, nobody helping me. Tired of having to always initiate contact, guy stuff, not on no creepy stuff, but just in a real authentic way. I've been treating people good, you know? And it's like over and over again, hate, silence, poverty, separation, division, no contact, no explanations, no accountability from anybody. You know, everybody just runs away and hides and just say, "Hey, you're the problem. You're the problem. You're the problem." That's called narcissism. That's called narcissism. You know what I mean? When do people actually apologize? When do people actually when do people actually step up and take accountability? I've been vulnerable. I've worn my heart on my sleeve. I've shown remorse. I've apologized to people. I've tried to make peace with people who don't care. You know what I mean? I've tried to make peace with people. I've tried to build with people, collaborate, you know, work things out with people, and people don't even care. People don't even care. They want to play these childish games and just act like I'm nothing. But face to face, these real life people are scary and spooky, you know, and it's just annoying being in this type of circumstance because I know this is not my real dreams. I'm not gonna settle for this crap. I'm not gonna settle for this crap. Y'all love to dance around and clap your hands and go 100% for these whack ass people that's telling lies, all these frauds out there, but you over here ignoring and hating on the real. You hating on the real. You know what I mean? A change must come because I refuse to accept these fake ass 3D circumstances. This is not right. I need justice immediately. You know what I mean? What does anybody even do to help out? Does anybody ever help in this world, or is everybody just a snake? Is everybody just a snake? Is everybody just a liar? Is everybody just a dirty, low down coward? Is everybody just so filled with hate and negativity in this world? Because that's honestly, literally all I'm seeing every day. The same thing. You know what I mean? The same thing. People just addicted to ego, selfishness. Change must come. Change must come. I pray for the day finally I get these miracles and positive surprises because I'm tired of just being stuck in this survival mode. And I've been working my ass off, publishing ebooks, publishing music, publishing podcasts, inspiring people on YouTube, fasting, 9 years alkaline vegan, serving people, providing consultations. Where is my support? Where is my help? Where is my justice? Where is my love? Where is my house? Where is my resources? Where is my loyalty? You know what I'm saying? It's not right. How people want to flex and stunt and pose on social media like they got it all like that, but they really don't. You know what I mean? Thank you. It's complex. Thank you, Bilbo Baggins. Thank you. Thank you. It's complex. Thank you, Bilbo Baggins. I appreciate you. Peace. Much love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm staying positive, but I just got to keep it real. You know, I know this is not my true reality. Honestly, you know, one, I'm leaving this hometown called Dallas, Texas. All this oppression, this racism, this discrimination, this poverty, this lack of resources, this isolation, it's got to end and it's over. Having nothing, having no type of money, literally being in the negative, no money, only on food stamps. I'm tired of that. Where these people, I know they've got hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, and they don't help anybody out. I've served people with phenomenal work ethic. I've served people with impeccable, divine, amazing work quality, and it's still they just act like, oh, you ain't nothing. Bye. Can't even respond to a phone call. Can't even get on a text message. Can't even meet up in real life and talk things out and be positive and respectful. And I know not the whole world is bad. I know there are some good people out there. I know there is a rare few people that are actually helpful and kind and positive and sweet and giving, and they have a sincere, loving heart, you know. But it's like, man, what I've been repeatedly experiencing for so long, all of my life, I'm tired of the old life. I'm tired of this separation, always going to bed alone, wondering where is my wife, where's my woman, where's my lady, where's my special queen at? When do I finally get cherished and appreciated? When do I finally get to have children? When do I finally get to move around in a car and go live in a house and have more peace? When do I get my abundance of support, miracles, blessings? After seeing everybody is doing this wicked get rich quick fast crap. You know, I've been going the long way around. I've been sacrificing. I've been obedient. I've been praying. I've been meditating. I've been helping people. I've been keeping the peace when I could have started a war. You know what I mean? Here's your money. Here's your. I ain't got no damn man. Hey, yeah, damn mail. I'm ready to have some supportive love letters and uh, honors and recognition in a positive way. I'm ready to receive some checks. You know what I'm saying? And some surprises, happy surprises. I'm tired of just always, I'm having a positive attitude every day, charging up my energy to be happy, to be positive, to be on a high frequency, believing in the best, having a hopeful attitude. And it's just always just this negative, disappointments, negative, trashy situations. And it's like people, you know, they ain't getting it right. People being fake. And it's like something is off. And it ain't me. I've been working my ass off to get better. And I need things to really align and reflect my true value. I am a king. I am a king. I am rich. I am wealthy. So I'm worthy for my bank account to truly reflect that. When I check my bank account, it needs to say a lot of money. I'm tired of this no money, negative bank account balance, no money, no explanations, no justice. After all the attacks I've survived, all the attacks from toxic exes, from jealous friends from the past, toxic exes, hateful family members, and just racist people, wicked, evil people, random strangers, coworkers, colleagues, you know, coworkers, colleagues, business clients, work employers, bosses, jobs. I've had all this type of mistreatment. Thank you. It's complex. I appreciate you. It's complex. Much love. I'm staying positive. Much love is complex. Thank you. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. I'm keeping my head. Thank you. Thank you. But it's like I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep doing the right thing. I'm not gonna grow weary and doing good. But I just had to keep it real and express my frustration. No, I don't live angry. I don't live pissed off. I'm naturally very happy. I'm naturally very mellow and positive and peaceful. Like I said, I'm a 9 year alkaline vegan, so I'm a hippie. But it's like I've been rising, I've been flying, and I've been dealing with people who want to pull me down. I've been dealing with people who want to bring me down and they don't want to help out. They're trying to shoot arrows and darts at me for no reason, for being positive, for being a beacon of light. You know, I need some change because this is unacceptable how there's been no justice in my life at all. Where's my divine inheritance? Where's my abundance? Where's my love? Where's my money? Where's my car? Where's my house? Where are my business clients, business customers, supporters? Where's my family? You know what I'm saying? Where? Where? Over and over again, day in and day out, all this isolation. I'm tired of isolation. I'm tired of no contact. I'm tired of all this unfinished business where it's just I'm just left off and people act like they never even met me. People act like they don't even know me. People act like I didn't even do nothing for them. You know what I mean? People they act like they have short-term memory loss. They act like I don't even exist. Like I never even came into their life. You know, that's how fake this world is. You know, and I'm tired of being in this whack community. I need to move to where I'm celebrated. That's my bottom line. I'm ready to move to where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. I'm tired of just being tolerated, ignored, rejected. You know, and I know, oh, trust the process, trust the process. You know, yada yada yada. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been holding on strong for a long time, and I need help. I need support. I'm not going to be suffering forever. I'm not going to be stuck here forever. You best believe that. I'm not going to be stuck. You know what I mean? I need change to happen. You know, I need support. I need a team. I need justice. Where's any type of police officer at? Where's any recognize me? Reconnect. And it's like still, people is still holding back with holding resources, holding money. A lot of money has been held up for far too long because you're supposed to circulate the currency. We're supposed to circulate the money, circulate the currency, right? I'm paying businesses for all types of stuff. Nobody paying me. Where my money at? You know what I mean? Where my money at? You supposed to circulate. You act like I'm a bum. I'm not a bum. You know what I mean? I work promises. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hey, let's have a family, Sky, this and that. All these women, nowhere to be found. I was there for them, ain't nobody there for me. And yeah, I know, oh, be alone, be alone, be alone. Love God, love yourself. Yeah, I get it, I get it. I'm an only child. I'm an only child. So I know all about being alone. I know all about being alone. On top of me being left-handed, and I'm a 9-year vegan in a place called Texas. So that I really know what it's like to be alone, with nobody around, nobody to talk to at all. You know, and I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. I'm ready to have a community that welcomes me. I'm ready to have a community that values me. I'm ready to have customers, clients, people that are willing and happy to invest into me. Not making up excuses, not out here trying to nitpick me and look down on me. I'm ready to have people that help me up, lift me up, you know, speak life into me. I help you, you help me, you know, so I'm letting go. I know not to chase stuff, I know not to force things, but I had to let that off my chest because I know something big is about to happen because I've been building a lot of positive momentum in the right direction, and there's no way I'm going backwards. There's no way I'm going to settle. I'm not going to settle. I refuse to settle for less. I refuse to settle for less. I'm not going to settle. You know, so I'm expecting miracles. I'm expecting for things to finally go right for me. You know, I'm expecting things to finally go right for me. I'm expecting miracles. I know God is real. I know Jesus is real. In fact, I'm out here looking at this still water and I'm imagining Jesus walking on this water. Yeah, I know Jesus is real. I know Jesus has that miraculous power. I know he walked on water because I see this flat, this still water, this lake, this river, and I'm like, wow, I know I'm not here to walk on water, but I know Jesus, for real, walked on water. So I know miracles are possible for my life. Miracles and surprises are possible for my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to lose hope. I'm not going to give up, you know? So I'm holding on to my faith. But man, I just had to keep it real. It's like, it's frustrating a lot of times when it's like, hey, I know I'm worthy for better. I deserve more. And it's like my reality is not reflecting my value.
You know, I've outgrown my environment. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm just around people that just want to stay stuck on level one. And I need help. I need support. I need answers. I need resources. You know, no contact for over a year. For a year. No woman around, no female around. Never had any children yet. Never been married. And that's all I've ever wanted was to get married and have children and raise my children together with my wife. You know, faithfully, loyally, in a committed way, in a pure way, prioritizing each other. And it's just like these women treat me like a joke. These women treat me like a fool. These women treated me like an option, and it's not right. I'm not gonna accept that. You know, I'm ready for some change. I know miracles are gonna happen for me because I see everybody else floating around, rushing around with all this stuff. They married, they have this house, these cars, all this money, 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 all these followers and likes and subscribers and all these people and stuff. Who's there for me? Where's my money? You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I know. I'm relying on Jesus. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's complex. It's complex. Thank you. I'm trusting God. I'm letting go. I'm trusting God. I'm following Jesus. I know that's the only solution. I know that's the only solution is to follow Jesus. I know. I know. At least I had to vent it out and let it out and get it off my chest, but I know I can't stay stuck. I can't stay stuck ruminating. And I know not to be chasing, not to be, doing reckless stuff. I know not to be doing destructive stuff. I know not to be, going down the wrong path. I know that. So even though I might feel frustrated, whatever, I know this will pass. This too shall pass. I will overcome this. I will overcome this adversity. I will overcome this isolation. I will overcome this poverty. I will overcome this lack of resources. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep my head up, and I'm choosing to expect miracles. I'm choosing to expect the best. I'm choosing to expect things will finally work out for me. I'm choosing to expect that things will finally go right for me. Even though still, no matter how much I've been expecting and being positive, it still hasn't shown up yet. It still hasn't aligned yet. It still hasn't popped up for me yet. I'm holding on to my faith, the size of a mustard seed in Jesus and God. I'm holding on to my faith. I'm trusting God. Even when people try to label me as crazy, people have doubted me, people have, ignored me, rejected me, I'm still believing in Jesus. I'm still believing in God because that's my only hope. Literally, Jesus Christ and God are my only hope. And I'm able to admit that proudly. I know Jesus is my Savior. I know God is my witness. God is my protector. So I know my time is coming. I know my time is coming. People are going to show up for me. My love is coming. My money is coming. My miracles, my blessings coming to me because I've been righteous. I've been obedient and I never gave up. I've came so far all of my life, suffering, struggling. I know I'm worthy to cross over and enjoy the promised land. And I'm going to be responsible maintaining my blessings. So yeah, I had to vent. I had to let it out. Sky Blackwell, turn off authenticity. Many times, it is hard. It is hard being on that rare, righteous path of truth, because it seems like nobody cares. It seems like nobody's around, and it seems like everybody's just doing better, or they're just, further in their life or whatever. But I know not to be comparing myself to other people. But I know I'm worthy for more. I'm not going to. So I'm allowing myself to receive an upgrade. I'm allowing myself to receive a major upgrade in my life. Because they said what you give, what you give will be given back to you. I've been giving people money. I'm worthy to receive money. I've been giving people loyalty. I'm worthy to receive loyalty. I've been giving people love and help and positive energy. I'm worthy to receive loyalty, love, money, and positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been giving people respect. I've been giving people peace. I'm worthy to receive that instead of being around all these closed off people who they don't have help out at all. People are just walking around with positive vibes. There for me, helping me, the small few. But I know I'm worthy to go to the next level. I know my time is coming. You know, I know I'm worthy to be rewarded abundantly. You know, I'm about to reap a fruitful harvest. You know, and I'm here to help and take care of people. I know I'm going to be rewarded. I'm going to keep staying obedient. I'm going to keep staying pure and respectful. You know, so whatever. They say these tough battles are for strong soldiers, strong warriors. You know, God gives these tough battles to strongest warriors. So I know I'm a strong warrior. I know I'm a strong, bold warrior. I'm a lion. I'm a lion. I'm a strong, bold warrior. I know there's purpose for my life. My life is not an accident. My life is not a mistake. You know, God has purpose for my life. You know, so I know this adversity, this noise, this chaos, these attacks, these setbacks, you know, this isolation, all these tough battles is because God knows I'm strong. God is building me to last longer. God is preparing me for a better life. I know that. I'm letting go. I'm surrendering. You know, I know that there's purpose, and this is, you know, this is not a mistake. My life is not a mistake. I know that my time is coming. You know, I'm worthy to win. I'm worthy to be happy. I'm worthy to live in love. I'm worthy to live in financial abundance. I'm worthy to live in financial stability where I'm not always trying to scrape up pennies and quarters and nickels just to barely get some water. You know what I mean? I'm worthy to have abundance so I can provide for my family on a higher level. You know what I mean? So I'm knowing that this is all this preparation for me to enjoy God's promises. I know God has been preparing me to enjoy and nurture the promises of God, you know. So I'm being patient. I have to be patient. I have to be obedient. I have to surrender to God's timing, literally. You know what I mean? Even though it may be very uncomfortable and frustrating because it's like, wow, you know, when is my time gonna come? You know, I'm not getting the recognition I truly deserve. I'm not getting the support or love that I truly desire, you know. But I have to trust God because I know I've done everything. I've done everything in my power, so I know it's in God's hands. It's literally in God's hands. God is my witness, you know. So I'm staying on the right path. I'm moving forward, and I know everything's gonna finally work out for me. I know it's a marathon. Life is a marathon, so I know God has been developing me in this waiting time. This has all been a test to see what I'll do with so little. You know, I've been faithful to God with so little, you know. So I know this has been preparation. This has been development for me for my long-term life of, you know, being an entrepreneur, of being a husband, being a father. You know, my time is coming. You know, it may not be here now, but I know my time is coming. I know God's promises are real. You know, I am going to get married. I am having children. You know what I'm saying? I am a homeowner. I am moving to a new house. You know, I am going to travel around the world with my family and have fun. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be stuck in my hometown. You know, I'm not going to be stuck in poverty. I'm not going to be stuck just going around in circles. You know what I mean? I know I'm worthy for a better life. So I'm continuing to do the work required to level up and upgrade. I know things happen over time. You know, nothing is not instant gratification, but I know I have maxed out at this level. I have maxed out at this level. I have outgrown this reality, this environment. You know, so I feel the big next shift coming, the new chapter, the pages are turning finally. But I know it's coming. You know, so I'm moving forward. I'm leaning into the new energy, into the new life. You know what I mean? So positive vibes. You know, I wish everybody the best, and you know, true people, we help each other out. We lift each other up. You know what I mean? So that's my message. Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. I'm out here in nature, and I'm sending everybody positive vibes. Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. Thank you for tuning in. It's been 54 minutes. I appreciate the people that's been showing support. Thank you. Thank you for the positive vibes, the positive comments. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sell out, so it's a message for my people, all my tribe out there. I'm sending everybody positive vibes. I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate everybody's kind energy. I'm staying strong. I'm staying strong. I won't give up. I won't get tired in doing good. I'm trusting God. I'm trusting Jesus. I'm trusting God. I'm trusting Jesus. I won't give up. I won't give up. I know God is real. I know God is real, and I'm preparing to move forward to an upgrade in my life. So I'm staying on the right path, even when it seems like nothing's happening, even when it seems like I'm all alone. I know God is with me. I know Jesus is with me. I know the right people will find me. I know I matter. I matter. I matter. I am someone. I am appreciated. I am loved. I am worthy for love. I am worthy for love. I don't have to settle. I don't have to be caught up in this negative mindset. I don't have to settle out of depression or fear. I trust God. I trust God with my life. I trust Jesus. I trust Jesus that my life is getting better. I believe in miracles. Miracles are possible for my life. If other people have all these happy blessings and stuff, cool. I'm worthy to have happy blessings. And I am blessed. I do have some great things in my life, but I know I deserve more. I'm not going to feel bad for wanting more for my life. I'm not going to feel guilty for desiring a better life, so I'm just keeping my head up. I'm doing the right thing. I'm staying out of trouble, and I'm just staying peaceful. I'm staying obedient and righteous. I'm not perfect, but hey, at least I'm showing up, making efforts to get things right with God. You know what I mean? So thank you for the people that understand me. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. This is my live stream. Again, I'm a 9-year alkaline vegan, and, I'm always vlogging and doing live streams and doing YouTube videos every day to inspire people. I'm a herbalist, I'm a nutritionist, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor, I'm a healer, I'm a transformation master, you know what I'm saying? And I'm an author, I'm a producer, I'm a messenger, you know what I mean? And I love connecting with genuine people who have good vibes. I love experiencing a better life. I love receiving help. I love receiving justice and resources. I love being appreciated, because I've been showing appreciation to many people, and I'm worthy to receive appreciation back. I'm worthy to receive kindness and love back. I'm worthy to receive money, abundance, because I've been figuring it out. I'm not perfect, but I'm always developing myself. I'm always developing myself to be the realest, best version of myself. So I'm holding myself accountable, and I appreciate my tribe out there. People that's on the same vibe. Obviously we're all different, we're all unique, but I appreciate people that resonate with my energy. That's my point. People that love God, people that love family, faithfulness, loyalty, respect. I appreciate y'all. Even though the whole world may be negative and quiet and doubtful, and it's like all this awkward silences, this separation, isolation. I'm tired of it. All the negativity, all the people that's just, they don't have time. They're unavailable. They don't want to help out. It's whatever. I'm going to focus on the people that's there for me. I'm going to focus on the people that's supporting me. I'm worthy to be celebrated. I'm worthy to be celebrated. I'm worthy to live a life of freedom. I'm I'm living a life of freedom. I'm living a life of justice. I'm living a life of peace and happiness. So I'm not going to be discouraged by these 3D circumstances because I trust God. My life will get better. My life is improving. And I'm continuing to inspire people. I'm going to stay on the positive, right path. I'm going to stay pure and obedient and respectful. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep doing the right thing, you know, even though times have been hard for a long time, even though it seems like there's been a long drought, a long famine in my life, you know, lots of delays, lots of just being ignored and rejection. I'm not going to give up because my time is coming and the right people, they will accept me. You know, God is sending me better people into my life. So that's my message. I've been on here for an hour. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Now it's 12:12. And that's my indication for me to know, hey, it's time to sign off. And yes, check out my YouTube videos. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Threads. I have YouTube videos every day. And I have ebooks available on Amazon Kindle. I have music and podcasts available on Apple and Spotify. I'm offering consultations for detoxing. I have merchandise and clothing available in my store. So thank you for the support. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the help. And Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm going to see you in the next YouTube video. I'm concluding this live stream. Click the like button, subscribe, and y'all stay blessed. I'll see you soon. Peace.